welcome to another episode of Acoustics Unfiltered. I am your host, Asabi Howard.
I'm Mike.
And we have the beautiful and wonderful Alex. Welcome, Alex.
Hi, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for being here. Let me start by saying how we kind of met, because it's kind of a fluke actually, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So I was at a open mic, went to see my friend Tamara Jade. Shout out Tamara, wherever you are. And this lovely young lady started singing. And me and Tamara were like, what? Completely just blew our heads. So then I plucked up the courage because I'm quite shy, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you noticed how shy he was, Alex.
to give you the card and say, come on the podcast. We almost missed each other, like ships in the night, because you were going to go back home. But then turned out we kind of got it together and we're here now. So you see, it's almost like destiny, right?
It was fate.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I guess we should probably start by addressing the elephant in the room. It sounds like you're not from around here. I could be guessing.
I'm from Essex, couldn't you tell?
Okay.
A vocal coach, clap for you. So you hail from the beautiful shores of USA, right?
Yes, I'm from America, from California specifically. I live in Santa Barbara. Do you guys know where that is?
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Wasn't there a soap opera called Santa Barbara?
I believe so.
Yeah, there was.
Back in the day.
Sorry, I digress.
So yeah, it's like 2 hours north of LA.
Okay.
But I actually grew up in Palm Springs.
Okay.
Oh, it's like
These are all places we've heard of.
Beverly Hills 90210, that kind of vibe, is it? No?
Palm Springs, it has its different areas, like, you know, it's different vibes, but it's just really hot.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know about there. It's just hot.
And what was it like growing up there?
It was like, you know, there's not too much to do for kids.
Oh, okay.
All you do is really go in the pool. Like,
okay.
What we can do.
because it's like a retirement community, actually. So a lot of old people live there.
Okay.
And so for the youth, like, there's not too much to do there. So, but it's beautiful. You know, after you move away from somewhere, you're like, oh, I love it there. But growing up there, I was like, I can't wait to leave. And then I moved to Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So,
And that's more happening. Is it more cosmopolitan?
yeah, well, it's a college town.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well, enough said.
yeah, so you could picture American college culture.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it is. I moved there to go to university. It's called UC Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So it's really like oriented around students, student life, like a bunch of bars, a bunch of fun things to do for young people.
Sounds
What did
amazing.
you do?
So I got my bachelor's in communication and my minor in music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where your passion for music came from, or?
No. I have always been passionate in music since I was a child. My mom is actually a singer. She's a jazz singer.
Nice.
Oh,
So just always been around music since I was a kid. My older brother is a musician also. So yeah.
so you're gone. You wanna go?
So, because I have this question, because my daughter's grown up around me singing, like, what was it like seeing your mum sing? Would you go to events, gigs and whatnot? Like, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it was really cool to see her sing. You definitely get like that's my mom. Like, I don't want just being honest, you know. Like, it kind of makes you be like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I want to just like copy what my mom is doing? So like a lot of people are like, because I'm like, my mom's a singer, and they're like, oh, that's how you're a singer. And I'm like, yes, but also like I had to kind of find my own path with music.
That's
I
important.
felt at times that it was kind of like forced upon me, even though it wasn't, you know, and looking back, it's like she gave me opportunities that I'm thankful for.
Okay.
In the moment as a child, you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to just do what you're doing. So, you know, I always loved music and I always wanted to do it, but I just wanted to kind of like do it my own way.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was really nice when I moved to Santa Barbara. That was my first time leaving the house, like moving out of the house. And so that was where I really got to kind of build my own sound and start writing my own music in the way that I wanted to.
So when you were growing up in that household, if your brothers got music, you were music, your mum was it kind of like I always feel like when people say that the whole family just are singing and writing songs all the time, you know, just come come get your breakfast. And singing, or it's just all the time. It's just music, everything.
Oh, what, like The Sound of Music or something?
Yeah, basically.
You know, I was actually in The Sound of Music, the play. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I did musical theater.
Oh, nice.
And I played Louisa Von Trapp, one of the daughters.
How did you enjoy it?
That was my favorite musical I got to do, actually.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
oh, I
it was
love that
really,
musical.
really
My mum
fun.
loves that musical
Yeah.
as well. I grew up on that musical.
I like Oliver more though.
That's fine. You're allowed.
I'm just saying, innit? Anyway, sorry.
But to revert back to the question,
Yeah.
it wasn't exactly like that.
No, exactly. But what does that mean?
You know, you have that picture. Well, first of all, me and my brother were 10 years apart, actually.
Oh,
My
wow.
brother's 10 years older than
Okay.
me. He's my half brother. So
Okay.
he's like my full brother. But, you know, we have different dads. So
Yeah.
we kind of grew up like in different households.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of just like me and my mom. But like I said, you know, I was kind of like resistant of what she was telling me to do.
Okay.
And so, no, we weren't exactly waking up and singing at breakfast and all that.
So-
yeah.
How did she react when you said you were going to minor in music?
She was very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's always like wanted me to be in choir, wanted me to do all the school activities.
Yeah.
Like when I was 12, she made me join this jazz band.
Okay.
Oh,
Which in
really?
hindsight, I'm like, that's so cool,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And I just was like not having it, didn't want to be a part of it at all. Because I was like learning the flute and I was like, I don't want to learn the flute. It's just sad kind of looking back. You're like, you know, I was actually given like all these amazing opportunities that I was like, I don't want to do any of this.
But that's what kids do sometimes.
Yeah,
They
but you
just
have
rebel.
you have to rebel. You have to kind of find your own footing because you don't want to get to adulthood and feel like, oh, the path that you took was one that was manufactured for you rather than one that
Exactly.
you carved out for yourself.
Exactly. I try to be like, okay, maybe everything happened the way it did because I have like a specific sound, like kind of a unique sound,
Nice.
which maybe I wouldn't have if I was so constructed like with school. You know, sometimes the way organized music, like teaching works, it can be very like isolating. Like you're like, you have to do it this way.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it
that's
can be
wrong.
confining,
Like even like I just took a vocal class in Santa Barbara just for fun, like a group vocal class.
Okay.
And like every song or like whatever I tried to do, they were kind of like, oh, like you need to do it like this. Like, why are you trying to sound like someone else? You need to pick a different song. They were like, well, if you have to do that song, then blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what do you mean if I have, like, I came with this song, My Mind by Yeba.
Yeah.
And they're like shitting on my song choice because they're more of like the loud projecting, like theater type singing.
Okay, yeah.
And that's not exactly my style. And like I did musical theater, you know, like I could sing like that.
Yeah.
But it's like I choose not to. So to get back to the point is like, yeah, I've always kind of had a problem with like organized music teaching.
Like a rebel.
And now I'm actually a music teacher for kids.
Full circle.
Yeah.
But you're the cool. But you're the cool kind, right?
Yeah, it's like so amazing to have this opportunity now because I don't work for like a school. I work for like a private company.
Nice.
And there is not exactly like a format of how you need to do things.
Okay.
And I was never a music teacher before. And so I got to kind of develop like the way I teach the kids.
Yeah.
And we just have the sweetest bond with so many of my kids. And they tell me that like they learn more with me than in school in music.
Oh, of
So-
course, because they're having fun with it, you know?
it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
It's not like you're doing it wrong or I just
Yeah.
like, you know, you take things from childhood that like affect you.
Yes.
And I'm like, I never want to make a kid feel like that. Like I just want them
Absolutely
to
not.
have fun. Not everyone's going to be like the best singer in the world.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't need to make them feel like terrible about
No, but
it.
if they feel comfortable in that space, they're gonna learn.
Exactly.
And then after
Exactly.
that, I mean, it's part natural talent and it's part like learning.
Yeah.
So you can still learn to be better without people essentially shit on you.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm so lucky.
So cool. So looking back, do you think? So obviously you've chosen music as your path, and you talked about how you had some pressure or not pressure from your mum. So at the time that you picked your minor, did you feel like that was actually your choice, or you were kind of nurtured into that decision?
So it definitely was my choice. And I didn't really even pick the minor. I was just like going to study communication.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, well, I'll take a couple music classes. And one led to another. And I was like, well, I guess I'm like have a music minor now because I'm literally taking all these
Nice.
classes, you know? But yeah, it was cool because like high school, I kind of blocked myself from music.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I mean, I was still doing it like by myself, but I was like, you know, I don't want to do what my mom says. And also just the pressure in high school, like you feel embarrassed to go and like sing in front of people. So then when I got to move to college, I was like, okay, like this is my passion since I was a child. Like that's not going to change. And I was like, maybe I'll take this class. Maybe I'll take this music production class. Maybe I'll take this vocal class. And then one leads to another. And I was like, oh, okay, I just completed a music minor. So, so that's cool.
Nice.
So then now that, so at this point, I know you said your mum was quite happy when you took a minor, but now that you've blossomed past that, you're doing songs, you're writing albums, etc. What's the dynamic like there now?
With my mom?
Yeah.
She's so proud of me. Yeah. We have a really good relationship, honestly. Especially like looking back, I kind of feel like an asshole. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of a dick to my mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, like she's came to some of my shows.
Oh, wow.
She's heard my music and she was just like, wow, because my music is, I don't know the word. It would be interesting to listen to this type of music from your daughter.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be like, oh, like.
So is she getting to know you better then through your music?
She always knew I was like a little edgy and kind of doing things differently from everyone. But for her to actually hear the music, I'm like, you know, the song lyric is like, we make music, we make love, we take drugs, and then you leave.
Wow.
So she was like, but you know, she knows like everything I've done in high school and further, like she's known whether it's been good or bad. So, but yeah, she's really proud of me, and she takes inspiration from me. Actually, she tells me on like songwriting and you know just So
I find it so fascinating because for you guys, because I'm not a singer, when you write stuff and then you obviously it's like. In my head, it's almost like writing stuff in a diary, and then you go and read your diary out to everybody. But obviously, in song,
very intimate.
Yeah. So obviously, for a lot of people, they don't tell their parents everything that they do.
Yeah.
But then you're out there singing, basically putting your life on show, not only for your parents but also for other people. It's just a weird. How do you deal with it?
I feel like it actually like helped me and my mom kind of get closer because she got to learn some things about me that maybe I wouldn't directly tell her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the worst? Not the worst. Is there any particular song or anything that you sang that you were kind of a bit apprehensive for your mum to hear?
Well, one of my songs called Nothing Personal is about smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
It's about like just wanting to be by yourself instead of being around people and just smoking weed in your room.
Okay.
Nice.
So, but she used to catch me smoking weed so much.
Oh, no.
So it has.
So why didn't you stop after the first time? The first time you got caught, you just carried on doing it anyway, or?
You know, I was really young. I'm not going to tell you the age, younger than you would think. But yes, I did just carry on and I just got sneakier and sneakier. And yeah, like I said, growing up in the desert, not a lot to do.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I would just get really creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't care.
Oh, man.
Like I was a savage. I'm telling you. You wouldn't think this by looking at me.
Right.
Like
Sweet Alex
bad.
now. Okay.
Give us one example. Give us one example. Go on. Give us one example.
Oh, I don't know. Like I just remember being at home making like a pipe out of a water bottle.
Wow. It's like MacGyver.
Yeah, like I said, I would get creative.
Yeah.
Because my mom was gone. She would always go to work and stuff. So when she would go to work, I'd be like, yes, like, I can just smoke weed.
Wow.
So I made my little water bottle bong outside, smoked, had a guy over, just a friend.
Double whammy.
I had a crush on him.
Oh,
I don't know how he felt, but
So you enticed him with your engineering skills.
Exactly.
Okay.
A lot to the table that I was bringing. So we smoked outside and then she was going to come home and then me and him, I wasn't going to tell her he was there and we were going to go to like a party or something.
Yeah.
And I was just telling her I was like going to have a sleepover with a friend. That was always what I would say.
Damn, triple whammy.
But
the deceit gets worse and worse.
I accidentally left the water bottle outside. So we
Left
smoked.
the evidence.
Totally forgot about it.
Schoolboy era.
He's in my closet.
Whoa, it's like a movie. It's like American Pie.
It's funny because I've never thought of this story until right now. But so she gets home and she's pissed. When she would catch me with things,
Yeah.
she was pissed. Like it wasn't like, slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
so she was like, and I was about to go to a friend's house or whatever. And she was like, you're not going anywhere.
Grounded.
You're grounded. Like I remember her coming over and being like, what's this?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And then, anyway, so this was already the plan. Me and him were already going to the party. Like that wasn't going to change. So I just left.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, Alex!
And then I was gone for like 48 hours.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know. It's really bad.
Wow, you were a savage. You were.
I was a savage.
God damn.
Yeah, that was
That's a lot.
That's
an example of,
48 hours.
yeah.
Where were you in those 48 hours?
And then I just turned my phone off.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, Mom. I'm
The mom-
so
she's a mom,
sorry.
Yeah. Like, I'm
I
seeing this
know.
from your mum's perspective
So don't be
right
controlling because then this is what happens.
Crikey.
They revolt the opposite direction. I was a little extreme though. I feel like people weren't like, this is a rare case.
Yes,
Yeah.
Alex, you were extreme because you got grounded and then you disappeared for 48
48 hours
hours.
as well.
Not even just to go to the party and then come home and face the music. No, you were like,
After
I'm
having a boy
doubling
over
down.
and smoking drugs.
And the boy was hiding in the cupboard
how'd
while
get
you
out?
got...
Or your mum caught him as well.
No.
Of course she didn't. How did she get... If she's gone for 48 hours, there's no way her mum caught her with the boy. Otherwise, she wouldn't have got out for the 48 hours.
Yeah, I hid him, then he left first. And the crazy thing is my door, when you open it, because I had a door in my room,
Yeah.
it would beep.
Beep?
You put a beep on it.
No.
Oh no, that's a bit controlling though. Yeah. No, that's not normal.
What star sign is your mother?
She is a Capricorn.
I knew you were going to say that, you know. I absolutely knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy, isn't it?
January 2nd.
I knew it because when I said I was Capricorn, you said January, and I knew
Yeah.
you knew a Capricorn from
Yeah.
January.
Mom and dad, Capricorns.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's like being
I have a lot of
prison, that.
Capricorns in my family too. My daughter's Capricorn, my mum's Capricorn, my sister, my nephew, my niece, uncles, aunties.
Everybody basically.
Mostly, yeah. But wow. Okay.
All right.
Bless her heart.
Well done, Mum. Anyway, she turned out all right in the end, right? So, there you go.
You guys got through it. That's
We
the
did.
thing.
You know, it all adds to my vibe now,
Yeah.
my music. So it all happened for a reason.
Yes.
Oh, great stuff. So let me ask you quickly, because you mentioned before about your unique kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
What would you describe it? On your bio, you say it was like kind of newish, and what's the word you use?
New age. Oh, ethereal, yeah.
Ethereal.
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 I always say
My
that,
accent.
ethereal.
It's my accent. Sorry, I'm blind
It's like
tonight.
aluminum and aluminium.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you know, I would say it's like new age R&B, neo soul, ethereal. Yeah, there's a lot of the instruments I use, or I mean, I play guitar in some of my songs, but me and my producer, we work together, and it just sounds kind of like, you know, it's like perfect music for smoking weed.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Wonder how that happened.
Yeah.
But I draw a lot of inspiration from a lot of like newer R&B artists.
Okay.
So I say newer because I feel like a lot of the time when I say I make R&B music, people are like, oh, so like, and they kind of go way like
Yeah.
old school.
Okay.
And you know, it's more like Summer Walker vibes, Sabrina Claudio, Kehlani, Georgia Smith.
Okay.
These are people that I'm really inspired by, like especially Summer Walker. She's actually like the reason I started learning guitar.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an influence.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got so into her music, and it was COVID time actually.
All right.
And because I didn't grow up playing guitar, I grew up playing piano.
Okay.
Oh.
And so piano voice growing up, And my brother bought me a guitar like a year before I even started playing it.
Does he play guitar?
Yeah, he's really good at guitar.
Nice.
He has like a whole rock vibe. Like
Nice.
he sings and plays guitar.
Nice.
Shout out Sean Brown. Listen to his music.
Yeah.
He's on Spotify and all streaming platforms.
Love it.
That's great. So, okay, so we'll dive a little bit into Kalani and Walker and all those people in a little while. But I think really we should hear this wonderful sound.
Yes.
So what's the first track you're gonna sing for us?
Let's do Temporary Muse first. So
Okay.
this is the title track to my EP.
Oh, nice.
And normally I would be playing guitar
Okay.
with this song,
Well,
but
what we do is we'll hear it, be enthralled by it, then you tell us what it's all about.
okay.
Yeah. Take it away whenever you're ready. Get into a space.
We make music, we make love. We take drugs and then you leave. People lying all the time, making me feel like I'm naive. Maybe I should be more like them and take the truth with a slight bend in order to not offend or for their underlying motives. But no, I don't wanna be like that. I wanna do it my way, say what I want to say. No, I don't wanna be like that. I don't wanna be like anybody. No, I need some. I go, you come, I stay, you run. At the same place, but moments apart. Do I still think about you? Well, of course I do. Of course I do. Course I do. Said you are my muse, my temporary muse. Said you were my high, my temporary muse. Then it goes into a little sax solo break.
That was beautiful.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh,
But
Alex. Oh.
I'm gonna be real here though. I don't know about listening to that smoking weed, but that's definitely a bump and grind track.
No, that was a bump
That
and
is a
grind
bump
track.
and track.
I
That
have a funny story.
Yeah, go on then.
One of my friends back at home told me that a guy she was hooking up with started playing my music while they were hooking up. And she was
Bloody
like, she
hell.
asked him, she's like, wait, is
But-
this Alex? And he's like, yeah, she has like good music for this. And she's like,
But hold on.
oh, okay.
It's like he's got a crush there. But I hope they continued. But definitely,
He does have a crush, but
yeah, there you go. See, I knew it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it.
I know when she told me that, I was like, weird.
It doesn't sound like he was thinking of you while he was with her at all. It doesn't sound like
Yeah, that's definitely not
That's
what
not what
happened
happened.
at all.
would
Never
be-
thought that.
That'd be terrible. But whew, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still in this bump and grind mode. I need to get out of it.
It's hard to describe your own music too, right? Because I'm like, it's like, and that's when it goes back to like, having my mom listen and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Yeah, that's
it's a little
Yeah.
different than.
No,
Maybe
that's
me.
going on one of my playlists.
maybe making that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So give us a little bit of a in-depth analysis as to the inspiration for that song, what it was all about.
Yeah. So I had gotten really into making music like my last couple years of college. And so before I made that song, I made a couple other songs, and then I studied abroad here in London.
Okay.
Ah.
And I just started writing a lot while I was here. I felt really inspired, and I was trying to create a body of music. And I had already written like 3 songs that are on my EP. And then I don't remember if I thought of Temporary Muse like that title or if it was the beginning lyrics, but I remember like it started with the chords.
Okay.
Like I found these chords kind of like Summer Walker inspired, and I was like sitting in my room, and this was when I was already back in America, and I remember sitting and I was like, I want to write a song about Paris. It's like, I'm just going to be like, oh, going on the metro. I'm like sitting there trying to make this song about Paris, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't working to those chords, right? And so I'm like trying to make this song about Paris, and then I start looking through my notes because I'm just writing stuff all the time, either on paper or in my notes app.
Sure. Yeah.
Always. If I have a thought, like it's 4 a.m, and I'm like, you have to write it down because or else it's gone forever.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking through my phone, and then I just say, we make music, we make love, we take drugs, and then you leave. And I was like,
yeah,
that's the song. Like that's just like the beginning of the song. Like, and from there, I just like, it just all came together.
Wow.
I don't even know how I thought Temporary Muse, if I had that written down already, but you know, traveling, and before I traveled, like I felt like really in love with somebody. I'm always falling in love.
Okay.
Okay. So that's, you know, and so Temporary Muse is like, because I'm always having these intense muses. Where like I'll write like 20 songs.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I will just fall in love, and I'm just like writing. I can't sing about other things. It's something I'm trying to work on. Like singing about other topics.
It's fine. Other
But
topics
it's a
will
big
come
topic.
if they're meant to.
Exactly.
But love it's all encompassing. So come on.
It just flows out. And a lot of the time I'll just be like, if I play like beats or something on YouTube, and I'll just freestyle. And these things just come out. But yeah, Temporary Muse is just kind of like, even just places. London is like a temporary muse of mine. I've had so much inspiration here. Yeah. Honestly.
I'm represented, isn't it?
I'm just always getting so inspired, but then it's like it goes away. So that's where the temporary comes in.
Makes sense.
And, you know, it's not always like goes away because I want it to.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you travel and then you have to leave. Or like you fall in love with somebody, and even if they do love you back, it just doesn't work out. Or they don't want you back, or whatever the case may be. But it's just always this like intensity that I feel. So intense, like can't think about anything else. And then it's gone.
Good for you, because in that intense space you're quite productive, right?
I like just writing away, because I like, it's my therapy.
Nice.
It is. So that's why I made that song.
It's
a lovely song.
Oh, it's a beautiful song. Listen.
You're vibing off that.
I'm just glad I got to hear it in the summertime, because
thank you. It was so cool, because right before I came on this trip, I had my EP release party back at home in Santa Barbara, and so many of my friends came. It was a big performance, so I performed all of these songs.
Lovely.
And Temporary Muse, like I have videos, everyone's singing along. I knew like all the lyrics. It felt so amazing.
That's beautiful.
That also means that most of those guys have been making out to your song.
That's facts.
Otherwise, how you gonna
That
do the
is
win?
facts.
It's so funny because you don't think about like yourself that way, like, or your music. So
Trouble.
to hear that, it's just hilarious.
That's facts.
You started a baby boom back in Santa Barbara.
You did, and you didn't even know it.
Sorry.
So I was quite happy when you mentioned that London was one of your muses and inspirations. So what is it about this fantastic city that you like so much?
I
what inspires
love
you?
it here. Well, first of all, so it was the second time I was here, but it was almost like the first, because the first time I was here, I was 19 and I was just fucking around. So
Fair enough.
the first real experience was when I came here to study, and this is when I was finding my voice and becoming comfortable singing in front of people. And so I found the open mic nights here.
Oh, nice.
And I had maybe done 2 open mic nights in my life back at home. Like I didn't even go to one yet in Santa Barbara. I went to one in like San Diego when I was like on a trip with my friends. So coming here, I was like, okay, I want to try performing. So I found the UK open mic website and they just have all these open mic nights all around town. And so I just started going. I would just like use random people's guitars and it just was the best experience ever. I got to really feel comfortable performing and like feeling like, okay, I can do this. Like this is something that whether or not I'm good at it, like this is something that I love and something that I have to do. And so I started going as much as I could. And then I got back home and then I started writing my EP and I started going to open mic nights back at home. So it just kind of like changed my life.
Wow.
It was the spark you needed.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can kind of like, you know, at your hometown, you're like, it's like I know everyone and you feel scared to like try certain things. When you're in a new place, it's like, wow. And it's just so like, so big here. It's just so different from back at home.
So what is the music scene like back in Santa Barbara?
So it's amazing. It's amazing, but it is not exactly catered towards my genre.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and what I love so much about London that I've actually only got to experience this trip, I didn't know about this last time, are the jam sessions. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The jam sessions have changed me. Because you just have to get up there with the whole band that you don't know and you just have to freestyle.
Yes.
And maybe sometimes, you know, people don't freestyle. They do like covers or whatever. It's always, but like, it's just so amazing.
I went to one in West London, Churros, I think it's called. It was unbelievable. There were some actual famous people that were there. You could see their photos on the wall, but people just randomly, good or bad, they're just getting up and just doing their thing and everyone's clapping regardless.
Cool. I went to one on Friday at the Jago and that was like probably one of the best ones I've ever gone to. There's a lot of jams by LA Live Nights. Shout out LA Live Nights.
Shout out.
Yep.
They have such an amazing band. I think they have different people in the band that they kind of switch out. But I've gone to a couple with them. And ironically, I don't think it's from LA or anything. I think the guy's name is LA. But it's just been so cool to like try that, to try something new, to freestyle and just kind of have to improvise and be in the moment.
Must be very, what's the word for it?
Intimidating?
No.
Freeing?
Freeing.
Freeing, yes.
Yeah, that's not the right word, but I couldn't think of it.
Exactly, because at first I do feel so intimidated, and then I get up there and it just like flows out and it's the best feeling. And then you let the band do their thing and kind of find your pocket of where you fit in.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, it's been so cool.
I mean,
That's what makes me sad
as well. It's great to listen to from
the audience.
Even if not performing, like to just be there. Because at first I was like, I don't know if I can sing. Like I'm nervous, and my friends are like, just go, just do it. And I'm like, okay. But even listening is like, wow.
I have to say that when I saw you perform, like at Two Bridges, was it called? Yeah, you didn't seem to be particularly phased by anything until you just got up and just did
That's just how I.
just there, like,
I just go
language
blank when I'm nervous.
Like, I'm here. I'm gonna sing a little bit. Just don't worry about it. And then you just sang. Then came off the mic and just walked off.
There's
casually.
that old saying: "Be like a duck, like be calm on top of the water and paddle like hell underneath."
Yeah,
exactly.
You couldn't tell that you were.
It's your poker face. You're like, okay, I'm nervous as fuck, but I'm not gonna act like I am. Because I think, you know, I've observed a lot of performers.
Yeah.
I take a lot in from what I watch. And I feel like one of the worst things you can do as a performer is to get up there and be like, I'm so nervous, everyone.
Hope you like it.
And then like you play it and you're like, oh, and you keep restarting. And I'm not trying to shit on anybody and I get it. But it's like, you know, you could have just not said any of that. No one would have known that you were nervous. Now we do.
Yeah. Watch out for it.
So I just try and like be as calm as possible, and things happen sometimes that are like out of your control. Like I've had like my guitar not work, or the mic stops working and like on the verge of tears, and I'm like,
the show must go on.
Okay, just take a deep breath, and I'm like, all right, let's just keep going. I think that's how I handle like uncomfortable situations is I kind of just go
with the flow. Just keep going.
like I'm not gonna be getting emotional afterwards
Oh, yeah?
with my friends. Catch me crying
Meltdown
outside, but
yeah.
in the moment
Yeah.
I'm just like holding my composure.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Trauma response. No,
Yeah.
just,
I mean,
That's
it
how you
gets
do
you
it.
through it.
yeah, exactly.
That's how you deal with a crisis as well. Just keep going.
Yeah.
So obviously you talked about you being new age, new school, whatever, and also you talked about
New age R&B.
new age, new school. I'm just new, innit? New.
Okay.
Right.
What?
right.
What?
No,
You
please
see what I'm talking?
continue.
You see what I mean? Control freak. Anyway,
Capricorn song.
typical. I mean,
But you said you're the control
Yeah,
freak,
well.
so
so, but also you talked about, I guess you were paying homage to the older school of R&B a little bit. So, do you, if you had to choose, do you have a preference between the Lauryn Hills versus the Summer Walkers, the new school versus the old school?
I mean, it's like preference with listening, or
It's an open question.
I take a bunch of inspiration from Lauryn Hill, you know, Amy Winehouse, Erykah Badu, and all the influence I have, the newer age artists like Summer Walker. It's like she's coming from that place too.
Exactly.
So like they're the source.
There, yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's just cool to see kind of how the music has changed over time. And I definitely take inspiration from both sides, but it's like on my day-to-day, like I'm just always listening to Summer Walker.
Yeah, she's a.
Well, I go through phases. Oh, let me not forget Janae Aiko. Janae Aiko is like one of my biggest inspirations too. Like Summer Walker, I just love, like, it's just so ethereal how they sound. And I love like the lack of structure within certain songs.
Yeah, that's the kind of theme with you, isn't it?
Yeah, but I listen to a bunch of, like Sabrina Claudio, for example. She's very structured. She's like first verse, chorus, second verse, you know, bridge, whatever. But a lot of Summer Walker songs are so cool because you're like, oh, it's over already. Like, it's almost like she's just like free flowing. I just love when things feel free. Like, it's almost like she just like pressed record and like started
went for it.
freestyling, which I'm sure wasn't the case, but she kind of makes it seem like that. And
Could have
Erykah
been the case with some,
Badu,
though.
like, I just love how she's like, it's just so free and she just says the most random shit and you're like, I just love that. So I'd say both, you know, old and new. I take a lot of inspiration. I go through phases where I'm like listening to one more than the other.
So you mentioned about there being obviously a change over time between the new and the old. So what do you feel those changes are? We're going to feel differently, but for you, what are the main changes in your opinion? Is it style? Is it content?
I feel like things are so like they're saying shit that you just wouldn't say nowadays. Like Summer Walker and Kehlani, like they're saying stuff that you're just like, wow, like they just said that in the booth. Like they just recorded that and put it out. Like it just, like I said before, it just feels really free.
Yeah.
And kind of like no one told them to do it that way.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the way they wanted to do it. And also I feel like it's just like, I love the like hip hop feel of it too, which I don't know if that's different from before or not. I don't know. It's
I think
hard
before
to say.
content was a bit different.
Yeah.
Content
Yo,
is
what do you
different,
think?
but I wouldn't
that's a
say-
hard question, honestly.
To be fair, it was a hard question.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, no,
Hard question.
no. I
Ask me the
sat here
question, answer
thinking.
I want to hear your
down. I did,
answer.
Yeah, all right. So if I was you sitting in that chair, which I'm not, I would have said. That's my question. No, I'm saying
The
for
Leo's
me-
coming out.
for
Exactly.
me, I think it's a lot of it is to do with the content. Forget about beats and stuff like that. That changes anyway. But I feel like the content. I feel like in the old school there was more of a structured story that they're telling.
Right.
Like what you're saying.
Yeah.
But now in the new school, I mean, they potentially are telling a story sometimes, but sometimes they're just kind of letting out feelings. But obviously, I'm a novice and I'm not a musician, so I've just
You
said
don't
that.
have to be a novice, a
Don't make me
musician,
feel
and you're
bad
not
about
a
not being a
novice.
singer.
No,
It's
I
nice
do not.
to hear a perspective from someone who's not
Exactly,
a musician.
who's not
sometimes.
immersed in that world.
Because as a musician, I feel like we kind of think of things so like deeply of like structure and this and that. And so it's very interesting to hear a perspective of someone who's
Yeah.
not a musician.
Well, that's what I think anyway. That's why it wasn't a hard question for me, because it's my question.
Okay.
You got a question before we hear another song?
No, I don't now because
Put you in the pot spot tonight.
You blocked her train of thought.
you did block my train of thought because I was thinking about the fact that you mentioned, or one of you mentioned hip hop, and whether or not it was or wasn't an influence. You said hip hop was an influence in the new age, and I would say it was also very much an influence in the old age because obviously both Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu wrote bars and were around a lot of rappers as well, and were rappers. Well, Lauryn Hill's a rapper herself. Erykah Badu has rapped. I don't know if she would consider herself a rapper, but she considers herself many things anyway. So, and like, definitely there was an era for them where the hip hop realized they wanted a hook, and so they were always calling on these jazzy, soul-y, bluesy, vibesy ladies to come and give them a nice little hook. So that's what I was thinking about.
That's kind of more of to complement the hip hop, but now,
but it
it's
also
the other way around.
Yeah, but also those ladies in that hip hop world took those influences and put it also into their stuff.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned,
I feel like maybe now the R&B that I'm talking about is kind of has more of that ethereal vibe. Maybe that's the difference. Because I feel like the old school is more hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wrong when what I said
You
earlier.
weren't wrong.
Like hip hop was more like it was more R&B like hip hop. And
Yes.
now it's
Yes.
kind of like more ethereal, sensual, jazzy even. Yeah,
I would
like
agree with that.
more genre bending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a case of it's changed. So let's say it was 70% hip hop and 30% R&B. I feel like it's the other way around now, whereas you'll get an R&B track with a hip hop person coming on to do a little skit.
Yes,
where it used to be, it was basically a hip hop jam, and you just needed something to sing a little bit.
Yeah.
And it come on now. It's turning it on its head actually.
Yeah.
And I do feel you have like some hip hop artists whose whole thing and sound is R&B based, and then their flavor is that they're bringing the hip hop over that R&B flavor.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't done. I was just listening to what you were saying.
I'm not used to him just listening and not having
because I'm
rebuttal.
I'm playing nice today. That's why. So I'm being.
He's behaving in front of you.
No, I have to represent London. So being nice, and Leos as well. Leos, can't show myself up.
There's no hope for Leos. Just kidding.
Fair enough. So, at this point, we're gonna hear your second song.
Okay.
And what we?
So this song is really cool because it's called Three Greyhounds, which is the name of a bar here in London.
Oh,
okay.
Is it Witherspoons?
Soho.
Oh, okay. No, there's one in Preston. Anyway, sorry. Go.
So I actually wrote this song when I studied here. I had an experience in a bar.
Cut, stop. What's the experience? We don't want to hear. What's the
Well,
experience?
like I said, I'm like a hopeless romantic. I just get really excited about hope. So I walked into a bar and I just had this connection with somebody, or so I thought. I thought it was this like amazing connection, and it could maybe turn into more. And it's like, it's just another fuckboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Soho bars, in it.
Yeah.
And, but so I just wrote this whole song about it the next day. And I was like, I just have to name it Three Greyhounds.
Yeah.
I was like, tried to think of other titles. And also I don't want to put the situation on blast. Like, I don't want him to anyways, watch this. But I actually went back to London, not this time. So I studied here and then I came back last year and now I'm here again. But so last year I came back and I went to an open mic night hosted by him. And
So they say.
and I sang the song.
Yes.
What did he say?
He acted completely nonchalant.
He had to.
Well, the funny thing is how I start the song.
Yeah.
So pay attention. The first words I say, that's what he said to me.
Ooh, man's exposing the lyrics as well. We hear his lyrics.
Okay.
We hear his lyrics. What this guy dropped.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. Shout out Joe Ferre for producing this music.
I thought it was the guy's name.
No,
I was preaching.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but you're really attractive. You think I never heard that before? Like, it'll get my reaction. Like you just spit some magic. That'll undo my pants, and I'll just let you have your way with me. With no other form of grafting. Well, you're wrong. Yeah, you played a pretty song, but I'm focused on the long game, and you only want one thing, it's obvious. And look, I am flattered, but the fact of the matter is I can't give you the satisfaction I know that you're after. So I'm out. Take me from this place I'm at. I need to escape my bad habits. Maybe I'm overreacting. I tried to quit, but I'm an addict. Time moves slow and then it flashes before your eyes. So don't look back and take that leap and make that magic and let it all happen. Let it all happen. Now he's gone just as fast as he came. Something about the way he said my name. I was dumb to think that he would change. Now all I ask is don't look my way, don't look my way, don't look my way. But I would be lying if I acted like I didn't go weak when you were smiling right at me. But I can't be naive thinking you would quit wilding out for me. Cause ooh, the way you sing and the way you play those strings is the same way that you would play me.
Fully invested in that song, you know. I was so invested in that song. Yeah, but it's a nice opening line though.
It's a perfect opening
You walked up to me
line.
and said, sorry to interrupt, but you're really attractive. And I was
But
like,
then,
we're in love.
yeah. But it's the second line.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, tell me more about how attractive I am.
Works, it works 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah, he had a girlfriend, by the way. Because I like looked on his Instagram, you know, after. And totally had a girlfriend.
No one's an angel, are they? To be honest. What a bastard he is! What a bastard! I'm just playing devil's advocate, innit? For the man, them guys. Just,
No, you did that a little. There was no thinking. Oh, well.
he's a bastard, isn't he? That's it. Anyway,
All musicians. I've moved on from
Right?
musicians at this point.
oh, so yeah, see,
seriously.
because the musician, that's why.
They think they're so cool.
Yeah, I think
They
it's so
really
great.
do.
Exactly. Should have chatted to a normal layman. So, anyway, all right. So, you've talked a lot about your influences and people you like, Summer Walker. So we can't do that head-to-head deathmatch because we know who's going to win. So
Do we though? Because
Yeah, we know.
Because
we know.
no, because she also said Janae Aiko.
No, it's too late. Do you wanna?
Just try it now.
It's too close,
Now
too
I'm
close.
curious.
Or should we go the other one? You know,
Do the free option then.
the head-to-head.
No. Do the
Okay.
the other
Right.
one.
So there were two options. We were gonna do where you've got two artists that clash with each other and you've got to pick one. But the other option is, which I'm gonna do now, is it's a game called Sing With, Chill With, Tour With.
Tour
Right.
with.
So 3 people I'm gonna tell you, and you just pick
Sing with, chill with, tour with.
Yes.
Wow.
Summer Walker, Kalani, yeah,
Kalani and
Kalani, and Janae.
Okay. Sing with, chill with, tour with.
Yeah.
And you've got to justify those.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And Asabi's here, the adjudicator. So if you don't give a good answer, she's going to be on you because she's a singer.
We'll sing with, tour with. Like, wouldn't you? Anyways, okay. Sing with. Let's go Janae Aiko.
Okay. Why?
Just because, like, I love her style, her vocal styles, like her runs that she does. I just feel like I could learn a lot from her if we sang together on like going low, going high. I just feel like we'd complement each other really well.
Okay.
I don't know. This is hard because now I'm like second guessing my choice. Anyways, I just think I could learn a lot from her. Like so singing together, like, are we freestyling? I'm gonna say we're like freestyling.
Yeah, freestyling.
So I would love to see her freestyle, like how she did that. And I just feel like I would take a lot from that. Chill with. Let's go Kaylani, just because she's so fucking cool. She's so cool. I feel like she'd be so fun to just chill with, smoke weed, like listen to her music, show her my music, you know, get her feedback, just hang out. And then tour with would be Summer Walker.
Okay, your world tour, 2-year world tour, your best day.
Summer Walker. Like, I don't know if I'm her opener or what. Maybe I'm her opener. And then, like, we have a song that we made together. And then I get to come out. She's too much
into this, you know? Nobody's going to went this far.
She's envisioning it.
Then I get to come out for her set. We do our song together. Like, oh, I love the song she has with Ari Lennox. What's it called? Unloyal. Oh my God, that song is so good. So it would be like that style of a song. I just feel like it's like they both come in so beautifully and they have their own parts, but it's like, because sometimes you'll hear two singers together on a song and it just doesn't mesh.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever heard two female singers and you're like, why are they doing a song together? So hopefully we could like create our perfect song together and perform it.
That's a comprehensive answer.
Yes, can't argue with that at all.
Okay, you've passed the test. Now we're going to get a bit more serious, aren't we now?
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do a social dilemma. Well, I'm not. So what's your social dilemma? This one is a bit wild.
I mean, I feel like it's also right up your lane because it's based around love. So you're dating this guy. You've been dating for a year. It's all going well. You get the wonderful news that you're expecting and you're both really happy about it. However, it means he has to confess something to you. And the confession is he's a twin, which you know. But what you didn't know is for the past year, him and his brother have been swapping in and out.
That's weird.
It's extremely weird.
So I didn't know he was a twin, or I did?
No, you knew he was a twin. Okay. What you didn't know is that him and his brother have successfully been swapping in and out.
So my question would be, why?
Why? I mean, you know, he's a musician.
Yeah.
Sorry, musicians.
Well, there you go. Then I'd have to forgive him. No. Yeah, wow. Like, what would I do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like, so which one is the dad?
I mean, and obviously, like, scientifically speaking, they're both.
Yeah, how would you even know?
They have the same DNA,
yeah,
so you wouldn't be able to know.
They're both technically the dad.
I would definitely break up with him and say, you're weird as fuck.
Yeah. Would you go with the other brother? Or would you...
No. Why are they doing that? What?
Right?
Like, I would be so weirded out. I would feel violated, obviously. Why would you want your brother having sex with your girl?
Exactly. Musicians.
Is it because his brother couldn't get a girl, so he wanted to do him a favor? But also, like, if we're thinking reality, I think you would know if it wasn't your man.
Oh, you would know.
Would you know? Girls always say that.
No, you would know. Plus, even with identical twins, there's always something
little,
and that level of intimacy.
What if? Okay, girls, all right. What if the first 6 months, obviously it was your real boyfriend, and then the last 6 months was the best 6 months you've ever had, just as a couple. He's very attentive. He's great, and then you find out that the last 6 months was the brother, and actually the brother is a better boyfriend than your original boyfriend. Then what?
Then I guess I'd just be with the brother.
See, I told you
that's the answer he wanted.
There you go.
But how are you handling it with your child now? Because you've gone ahead with the pregnancy and
two daddies.
My two daddies.
Two daddies and not my daddy though. Like they're gonna be daddies to the kid.
Yeah.
And we're gonna co-parent. It's cool because he's got two dads.
Yeah.
but I would be so weirded out by that. I would have no attraction to someone who
Got a
would do
sick
that.
mind. I don't know if she comes out with-
That's such a interesting question. No, that takes some creativity.
Yeah.
Like I respect it. I respect the question.
I respect this. She's got a dark side, you know that. Anyway.
We all have a dark side anyway.
We
Right.
do.
So, before we go, you want to let us know where we can find you, what you're doing in the future, projects, etc.
Yes. So you can find me on Spotify or Apple Music, or I think it's on like all streaming platforms, Tidal and all that. My name is Alex Rose. My EP is Temporary Muse.
Good song.
So 5-track EP. I also have a single out on my artist page called Orange Leaves, which wasn't a part of the EP. Instagram, XOAlex23. I post a lot of my music stuff on there.
Okay.
So the plan is, you know, I came here to London to take a music production course, first of all. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Trying to learn how to produce for myself, which I've always been producing. That's how my producer found me, because he found some tracks that I made on my own.
Oh, nice.
And we really bonded. Joe Ferre, and we made the whole EP together. But I've always loved producing on Logic and on Ableton. So now I'm really trying to kind of like make my own stuff. I really want to like make beats live on stage.
Nice.
So I can just be kind of like a solo act if I need to be.
Yes.
But I really want to start a band.
Okay.
So I get back to California next week, and I'm connecting with a lot of amazing musicians back at home. I want to start my R&B band, and I want to start like touring the world and working on my next project. I've been writing so much. I've been recording. So hopefully by next year I'll have like a studio album out. I'm working hard on
And
that.
when are you back here again or not?
Hopefully for my tour.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Wow,
but definitely next year. I feel like at this point, London is like my yearly trip,
Lovely.
and I've discovered dog sitting. So I get to dog sit. I'm very resourceful. So there's this website for dog sitting. That's
When she
actually what
said it as well.
I know you were like, wait, what is she?
Yeah. That's what I thought you meant. I thought, no, that can't be what she means, but it is what you mean.
Yeah, so that's like what I'm doing right now. I'm watching this house, watching this little doggy. It's just so cool because it's like this exchange, and it just makes it easier to get over here. And they said that they're going to be gone the same time next year.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Excellent.
There you go.
Excellent.
All right. So
there you go.
now you know. Now we know that dog sitting is an actual career. Okay, on that note, I've been Mike.
I've been Asabi,
And
and
we've
we've had
had-
the lovely
Alex.
That's a
Thank you
wrap.
so much
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Oh, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Okay, go on. Yeah, well, anyway, that's a wrap. Anyway.
Okay. So I actually have a gift for the both of you.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
That's their fake reaction because I already told them. Anyway.
Well, we tried.
So this is a little flash drive in the
Ooh.
shape of a guitar.
Oh, beautiful.
It's Alex Rose.
Oh,
And it has
wow.
all of my EP on
Oh,
there.
yeah! Sick! Oh, man, you shouldn't have.
But
I'm
it
glad you
has
did, though.
so much more. Like, it has the EP, but it has, like, voice memos of me writing
Oh,
songs.
shit.
It has videos. It has
Oh,
pictures from my photo shoot
Bloody
that I
hell.
did.
So cool. Thank you so much.
That is proper thoughtful.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope you
That's
enjoy.
actually
Oh, man.
amazing. Thank you so much.
I
I'm
would-
passing those out too in London, and it's
Bloody hell.
my way to kind of spread my music. And
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow,
It's,
thank you.
That's a genuine actual reaction.
Because I was already like, okay, I need to remember. I'm going, like, as soon as we've left here, I'm going to. But thank you so much.
wow. That's amazing.
Oh,
Well, I'm speechless. Yeah, we'll listen to it when I get home. Thank you.
thank you so much.
All right, okay, that's an actual wrap for
that's a
definite
wrap.
now.
Okay.
Right.